independent by 2026 via various passive income opportunities. So this is just one night we are here. You will hear about many opportunities with us. And our values are honesty, integrity, and as you would see tonight, most importantly, transparency. Before we go any further, I like to put out my disclaimers and let you all know if this is worth it, if this is for you. Well, let me start with if it's not for you. If you are here this evening because you are looking for a get rich quick scheme, my friends, with all due respect, this is not for you. You are free to leave the room right now. If you are afraid to take a calculated risk, there's calculated risk, and then there's stupidity. If you're afraid to take that calculated risk, this is not for you. If you don't have the financial resources to start up the platform, this may not be for you right now. However, you are welcome to stay and listen, and maybe in the future, this may be for you. But if it is for you right now, let me see. If you are tired of having your money in a bank or credit union and receiving 1 to 3% back per year, this opportunity is for you. I, for one, have been fed up of that. I don't go through that anymore. If you're an action taker, not afraid to take that calculated risk, this is for you. If you're interested in a hands-free option to make money daily, and I really mean daily, Monday to Friday and Sunday to Sunday in this case, this is for you. And if you're interested in accumulating a digital asset that goes up in value, unlike the TT or any fiat currency dollar, this here is for you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to hand you over to Stefan Mondesir, my very good partner. Stefan, are you there?
Hey, Marcus, definitely I am. And a warm welcome. Thank you for sharing that information with us. A warm welcome to all participants tonight, all 54 of you right now. We are here to talk about a platform that crossed our desk called the Omega Pro. All right. And as Marcus would advise, we are involved in different platforms. We believe in having 1% of 100 businesses as opposed to having 100% of one. And Omega Pro opportunity is a very, very awesome. I love it. I love it. And you're going to see and going to hear about that platform this evening and how it is it could work for you. So to talk a little bit about the platform itself, you want to know, well, who is the people behind this platform? They were founded by three persons. That's Andreas, who is the CEO, Mike Sims, he's a strategic advisor and businessman. He's from the USA. And then we have Dilwar Singh, who is the chief network officer. He's also a Forex trader and businessman by profession. The vice president came on a year after, and we had the pleasure of interviewing him like about 3 weeks ago, right on this very said platform here. Because one of the things we always like to do is get some information from corporate when it is we are analyzing and looking at an opportunity. And we had the pleasure of speaking with him, and I got some news again that he'll be with us again next week, Saturday, personally on the call, sharing his experience with this opportunity. But he looked at this platform about a year before he joined, and he was so successful, they made him the vice president of sales. Now, what I love about this is that they're very transparent. In fact, they have grown so big, Omega Pro. They launched in 2019, January 2019. So coming up on about 3 years now successfully. They recently was able to get the credibility of Mr. Ronaldinho. And I got really excited about this because I grew up on this football star, and you're going to see him now. Who, I mean, he carried the wool on the shoulders with this football. Really, really great player. I don't know about you, but if you know about Ronaldinho, where you drop a R in the chat box for me. If you know Ronaldinho, drop a R in the chat box for me. And I saw that, and when I saw he also put his name to this, I said, yeah, this is definitely an opportunity. So let me play a short video for those of you who may not have seen it as yet.
Ronaldinho la pelota con sombrero incluido Ronaldinho, juega pase largo, escorado a la banda, pegado a la
É com muita alegria. Como é que vem dizer que sou o embaixador da Omega Pro. Muito feliz de estar aqui em Dubai, de conhecer o escritório. E vamos que vamos.
Love it, love it, love it. That's Ronaldinho, the man himself, signing with two of the founders of Omega Pro. He is now a brand ambassador of this company, lending even more credibility than what was already there. All right, so let's talk about what I know some of you are excited already and they want to know, well, how does this work? How can I make this work? Well, let me share a little bit about what they do as a company. All right, and how it is you can participate. So Omega Pro, they are a multi-industry company specialized in trading in the cryptocurrency industry and the Forex industry. Their aim is to build the largest trading community in the world and developing and bringing services to the market of online trading. They have been around for over 2 years, as I said, so actually it's coming up on 3 years now, and they have over 400,000 customers already who are loving their tools and their products. So this is, I mean, there's 60-something of you on this. There are over 400,000 people already in the company that has been benefiting from their services in the trading of the Forex market and the cryptocurrency market. Now, they are or belong to a group of companies, right? And this is what I love. They have a big backing, right? They have their Omega World Limited company, which is registered in the British Virgin Islands. Their brokers, Omega Pro Limited, registered in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, right here in the Caribbean. Their export traders, registered under Neptune Trade Limited, and I'm going to hear a little bit about the Neptune Trade strategy here. They are based in Hong Kong. They also have their own bank license, and they'll be rolling out this, and I'll talk about that very shortly. License approved in the United Kingdom under OMP Money Limited, and they're developing their own exchange as well, OMP Exchange, registered in Singapore. So a very, very big backing. A little bit about the bank. The bank, when it's rolled out, the services will be available to all Omega Pro's customers. Customers will be able to have what you call a MasterCard attached to their account. They'll be able to do SWIFT and SEPA transactions with the bank account. And of course, exclusive just for Omega Pro customers, right? This is what some of the incentives will be. This, again, is not available yet, but will be rolled out. It's on their roadmap to be rolled out by the end of the year. They're also going to develop their own exchange, which will be connected to their MasterCard. You'll be able to instantly convert what they call fiat, which is another name for paper money, with cryptocurrencies. It will be a secure and reliable platform. All right, so we're excited about that. Any company that has a vision is always forward thinking, and these are some of the things that they will be coming on stream. Now, let me tell you a little bit about the facts and achievements, because they always say documentation beats conversation. We could talk all night, but what's the facts? What this company is actually doing? Well, they offer two of their main products available right now, which is the Algo Trade Expert. What this Algo Trade Expert allows is for them to trade for you in either the Forex or the cryptocurrency market. And thus far, they have achieved 78% trade closed in profitable, 78% of their trades closed profitably, which is amazing, right? Of course, nothing is 100%, so that is their ratio, 78%, right? They have 99% of their clients are happy. Can't please everyone. Over 100 countries, and as I said before, over 400,000 clients in over 2 years now. This is statistics from March 2020, so it's a little more now. Now, their product, the Algo Trade Expert, again, lets the experts do trading for you. So what is the history? What is the backing? This is not a now-come company. They actually tested their strategy for a number of years prior to allowing it to be accessed by their customers. So, for example, the fiat or the Forex trading side, where their traders trade for you, their systems do that, has a history of 5 years with an average of 10% monthly on top of that. That is what they have been producing in terms of results. They made that service available to clients in January of 2019. Okay. Similarly, with the Bitcoin side, where they trade in the cryptocurrency markets, they ensure that they were getting results which were tested for over 3 years. Again, monthly average of up to 10% a month. And that became available for their clients in October. So the October 2020 was a recent addition with the crypto. Before it was just the Forex. All right, so you can participate, which I recommend on both sides. When I join, I say, okay, I want the best of both worlds. So I'm in the Forex side, and I'm also on the cryptocurrency side where they trade that for me. I mean, big respect if you're a trader, you're on your own, big up to you. Not everybody has that discipline. I tried it myself, and I was like, you know what? I love it. You can make some money if you do it yourself, but I love leverage. I love leveraging other persons doing the work for me, and I'm getting paid. All right. Now, a little example of how the Neptune strategy, which is what the company employs, has been going for the past number of years. They have, since October 2018, has a monthly average of 16.55%. A monthly average of 16.55%. That is phenomenal. Okay, that's their trading strategy that is documented. We also have access to it on the site as well. I'll show you that a little later on in the presentation. Now, how does that work? How does it work? How can you make this work for you? Well, it's pretty simple. 3 steps. You purchase your trade license, whether it be a Forex, crypto, both. Once that is purchased, that is deposited into the Algo trader, and then that is activated and they trade for you automatically. I want you all to get that in your mind. I want you all to put in the chat box, hands-free. I don't want you all to get tied up with anything else. This is not you trading yourself. They are trading. I want you all to put hands-free in the chat box for me, please. Hands-free. Okay? This is what they are offering. Now, here are some of the results. Here's some of the expectations on the Forex trading side for you. Whatever you decide to choose, you're going to get back 300% or 3 times the amount that you put in, right? And that can be accomplished in a period of 16 months. Okay, that is how it works. And to give you an idea of what I mean by that. So they have different licenses ranging from as low as $100 to as high as 50,000 US that is paid for in cryptocurrency. I'm going to explain a little bit about that. There's a one-time administration fee of 29 US. So what that means is if you wanted to start with the light license, which is $1,000, it will be $1,000 for the license and a $29 admin fee. So $1,029 paid for in cryptocurrency. The expected return is 300% in a period of 16 months. They operate on something called compounding, which is very, very powerful, right? $1,000 means that in about 16 months or even less, they're going to get that to $3,000 in return. I don't know about you, but there's nowhere else that I know here locally, I'm from Trinidad and Tobago, that you're going to put your money somewhere. Let them lend your money to somebody, let them work it for you and get back that. Right now, in the banks, they're giving you 1% or less. In the credit unions, they're giving you 5% or less. With this, it just makes sense. Now, on the cryptocurrency side, they operate similarly as well. 16 months is the average time it will take to 3x whatever cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, that you put in. So you put in 1 Bitcoin, you're going to get back 3 Bitcoin in a 16-month period. What I love about this is one of my favorite sides because I retain value of that asset. For those of you who are not familiar with Bitcoin, we're going to go into that very shortly. But Bitcoin has been the #1 performing asset in the world. This is facts. I'm not here to butter up anything. This is facts. In the world over the last 10 years, outperforming any other thing on the market. Any other thing on the market, it has outperformed. Bitcoin has done that. So tremendous results. So I love having my money, retaining that asset value in Bitcoin. So while Bitcoin goes up, I still benefit from that as well. Plus, they're giving me 3 times the amount in that 16-month period. And these are the different licenses. For those of you who are new, this fractional amount will represent a fraction of what Bitcoin is, right? A whole Bitcoin, for example, think of a pizza, and out of that pizza, there are slices. So these fractional amounts you see in here, like beginner license, which is 0.003, represents a fraction of that, or a slice of that total cost of Bitcoin. So you can either start with a fractional amount, you can start with a whole Bitcoin if you want, up to 10 Bitcoin on the platform. Whatever it is you choose, you get 3 times the amount paid back to you. There's also a one-time administration fee, which is 0.001 of a Bitcoin that you can pay. That is, I think, around 50 US right now. Again, it fluctuates based on the overall price of Bitcoin. Now, you hear me talking about Bitcoin and stuff like that. I want to make this clear so you have a good understanding of how this works. How do you purchase your trading package? Now, most of you go in a shop, and when you go into a store, retail store, they'll ask you how you want to pay, if it's cash or credit card. Well, not too distant future. In fact, right now in over 19,000 merchants, they also ask you, would you like to pay in cryptocurrency? This is where we are at. So I want you all to get your mind wrapped around that. I'm going to explain to you how this works, the concept, how to understand this fully. And it's by simply thinking about what money is. Money is something that is generally accepted as a medium of exchange or measure of value, a means of payment. That's what money is. So to understand this whole cryptocurrency, you probably knew this is how you break this down. First, get back to the basic. What is money? Once you understand money, you'll understand why we are at this stage with cryptocurrency. Because this medium of exchange took different forms. We had the barter, which people still use to today. We have the gold, we have metal coins, we have paper money, we have plastic cards that people use. So if you have a debit card, you have a credit card where you pay online, use online shopping, that is money in that form. There's electronic forms of money. So if you want to do an online transfer to somebody, you can do that. Okay, you don't have to have the physical money there. This can be transacted like that. We are into the world of cryptocurrency now, digital money. And a lot of people are getting involved because they understand the benefits. It's a little different from the normal side of money, normal fiat money. And this chart in front, will explain to you why it's different and why people are seeing this as a new way to pay. For one, if you are holding on to what you call fiat currency, paper money, this is a picture of the US dollar. And we ain't even talking about TT here, we're talking about US dollar. The US dollar has what they call diminished in value over the years consistently, right? And you could apply to your situation. You're working hard, and that $100 that you have, or that $100,000 that you have in your bank account, 10, 20 years ago was worth more, was valued more then. But now it could hardly buy a piece of land. But now that $100 that you have could hardly buy groceries. That is because inflation eats away at this dollar, right? In fact, this fiat or this paper currency has proven to fail throughout everything else. When we look at cryptocurrency though, they do the exact opposite because there's a finite value in place, kind of like gold. Gold, there's a certain amount that could be mined in gold. So as they mine all the gold that is available, the price of gold goes up. Well, cryptocurrency undergoes the same thing. There's a limited amount. So as people buy into more cryptocurrency, the price goes up. That is why the lows almost every single year would have increased from 2012 to 2020. And we're not even talking about the highs here. We're talking about the lows. I can tell you, and you can do your own research, when cryptocurrency came into being, some of you were fortunate to hear about it, but you thought it was a scam. It was 1 cent in 2009. In 2009, the value of 1 cent, the value of Bitcoin, sorry, a whole Bitcoin was 1 cent. I want somebody to put in the chat for the benefit of everybody who is listening right now, what is the value of Bitcoin today for 1 Bitcoin? Who can tell me? Let me see the chat. Who can tell me what is the cost or the value of 1 Bitcoin right now, today? I saw somebody put 56,000, but I don't think that is accurate. I think it's a little less than that. 50,000, yes. I think that's the last time I checked, it was around 50,000. And this is not TT, guys. Everything we're talking about here is have nothing to do with TT. It's US dollars, 50,000 US, from 1 cent to 50,000 US. So you see why people are getting involved in cryptocurrency. It goes up in value over time. It makes sense, right? And this is why we have sports athletes like Messi, right? Lionel Messi getting part of his salary in cryptocurrency. That is why we have the Answer Macal group of companies down here locally entering the cryptocurrency space. So you get tied up and listen to your friend Jim who went in something or whatever and say them thing cryptocurrencies are scam or some kind of uneducated. Okay, they don't have the facts. This is what is happening, right? Cryptocurrencies is here to say and I'm recommending that you get involved. This platform, you can earn and multiply your crypto on this platform. And this is why we got involved. Now, let me share, that is all about cryptocurrency. I gave you that idea. I share that with you because this company understands the value of crypto and they accept it. They are one of those 19,000 merchants right now across the world that decides to accept crypto as a form of payment for their goods and services. So if you want their automated trading service, you need to have crypto. If you don't have it, no problem. Connect with somebody on this call who invited you and they can show you how to get the crypto to buy the packages. But let me show you, share some of the results of Omega Pro. This is some results for the month of August. We have on the Forex side, they would have earned 10.37%. Again, we ain't here to talk, we're here to share the facts. On the crypto side, 10.84%. What I love about this platform is that they do what they call automated compounding. And for some of you, if you don't know what compounding is, let me break it down for you. Let's say you have $1,000. I just use an example here. You have $1,000 and they make $100 for you on your first day. You now have $1,100. Okay? That $1,100 is now traded. You call that compounding. Every day they make money for you, they trade the principal plus the profit. So your money is able to grow at a much faster rate. That's why they're able to give you that 300%, that 3 times the amount in 16 months. And for those of you, for the few of you who might say, well, you find that too slow. I mean, I doesn't understand some people sometimes. Slow compared to what? Slow compared to what? The bank? The bank giving you 1%. We got 10% last month. Right? This is not a get rich quick something. If you're looking for a get rich quick, we have many people who go into that and lose the shirt. We hear about sustainable business. And this is what Omega Pro is offering. Why did we take the calculated risk? Because it is a risk, it's not a guarantee. Anybody telling you, hey, it's guaranteed, nothing in life is guaranteed. You could walk out the road, you could get knocked down, and that's the end of you. Your life is not guaranteed. Your job is not guaranteed. How much people was working Petrotrin and they lose the job, all right? Nothing in this life, it doesn't matter how long you're here or how short you're here, is not guaranteed, okay? So what you need to learn as a learning about money, because money is not taught in schools. The teachers will just go to school, get a job, and as it work for somebody else. But the whole money making, to understand that you need to learn that life is about taking these calculated risks. The average millionaire has different streams of income. Why do they do that? They don't believe in saving, because saving your money alone, if you have your money just under your pillow or wherever, what is happening is that you're losing money all the time. This is a chart on my left-hand side that shows you some basic food items that would have increased right here in the beautiful island of Trinidad and Tobago between 10 and 74%. My question to you here, the 77 people that are on listening on, did your income increase? Not the people who in Omega Pro. Did your income increase? Did your money grow between 10 to 74% in the last 7 months? If the answer is no, drop an N in the comments for me, please. And the thing is, this is a reality for most people. You're working, some of you working, or some of you hardly working, some of you not working. But your money is losing value almost every single day. So you need to be smart and learn how to grow your money at a faster rate at the inflation rate. Now, if you choose the option of your banker tell you, well, take a fixed deposit. Well, let me give you the statistics of the fixed deposit. You need to have 500,000 or more in the bank to get a whopping 1.40% every year for the next 3 years. So you need to let them keep your money for 3 years, and they will give you 1.40% a year. For those of you who have a little less, you have 50,000 or less, give them it for 3 years, they'll give you 0.85% a year. If you're happy with that, no problem. But this is why we take a calculated risk and join platforms like this. I hope I'm making sense. If I'm making sense, drop a number 7 in the chat box for me, please. Let me make sure more people listening. Drop a number 7. Thanks, Mike, Desiree, awesome. We following. Now, everything I talked about up until this point, and we're going to wrap up here soon, we talk about how the company trades for you, how much it is you can make, and why it is we decided to take the calculated risk. Now, they also give another component or a twist to what they're offering. They're saying, here's what. All businesses need customers. All businesses need customers, right? I don't know of any business that doesn't need a customer. So what they say is, you know what? If you recommend our products and services to others, we will reward you. It is optional, but profitable. Please, when you come off this call, you have questions, please don't come on and ask if you have to refer anybody to earn. I just covered that everything here is hands-free. However, this is another component, but they are saying to you, if you want to accelerate the growth of your package, right? You don't just want to be a customer, you want to be, you know other persons who you can refer our products and services to us, we will reward you very handsomely for that. And we have 4 different types of ways they could pay you. I'm not going to go into all of them, but to give you an idea is direct sales network bonuses and stuff like that. If you work hard enough, you could even win a car. They're giving away cars. I tell you how profitable this can be. They're giving away laptops, trips, all these different things, if you decide to put in some work, right? If you work, you can get rewarded. It's based on performance, not who come in first, nothing like that. It's based on your performance. So if you work hard, you work the business, you share it with more people, you will get paid for that handsomely so. Optional, but profitable. All right? Now, with that being said, I want to share some more transparency. And at this point in time, I'm going to ask my co-host to help me with this. We have a couple of people who would have already started with this platform and has been achieving some success, some results on this. So what I want to do is stop my share for a little bit and bring them on. I'm also going to, at the meantime, load up my my platform so you all could see how it looks on that end. But I want you all to hear from certain people who are involved in the platform, or their name, their background, why it is they decided to join with this platform. Marcus, you want to handle that for me?
Sure, no problem, Stefan. I'll start. Let's go over to Tobago. I'm gonna call on someone who recently came into the platform. Wendell, are you on? I'm seeing him on just to get him unmuted. Yes, Wendell. I'm not hearing a thing you're saying, Wendell. If you are hearing me, it means that headphone is not working properly.
All right.
Yes.
I'm back. Now they're fully working. Oh Lord, right. Good. All right. So good evening, everyone. My name is Wendell Ashley. As Marcus mentioned, I am from Tobago. I was in the aviation industry, still with the aviation industry, but unfortunately, 2020 COVID, all kind of thing affect the salary and so forth, right? But I am grateful for this platform because one, it has shown me how to compound the money that I had put aside, and it's growing. Now, before I continue, me no mathematician, no ethician, whatever ethician just call them, but I just want to pull back up that screen with the results for August. If Marcus, I don't know if anybody could share the screen for the results for August.
Screen stop sharing at the moment because Stefan is organizing the transparency parts.
All right. Now, the banks, FCB, JMB, Scotia, they give you a 0.01%, if my calculation is correct, per year. Now, if my math is correct, that is like 5 cents upon whatever you want to put down within the bank. If you have $500, you got 505 cents. Now with Omega Pro, just the month of August alone, we got 10.84% on the crypto side only, if I'm not mistaken, and 10.37% on the Forex side. Now, me no big bright maths man, but I can tell you that is $550 per side, roughly what you get for the month already. So that's like an extra $100. Now I don't know which bank giving you an extra $100. The bank you with mostly going to charge you a $15, $25 for it, and you lose it. So I don't know which bank is going to give you that when the end of the month comes. So I will tell people my motto in life is POO, WYS. There's our passing over opportunities while you sleep. And this to me is an opportunity because you're getting the compounding interest and it's making the money work for you. That is all.
Thank you, Wendell. I'm gonna go to a lady, one of our members in the passive income movement. Des, you there?
Hi, good night, everyone.
Hey, where the red dot tonight?
That's for tomorrow.
All right.
Hi, my name is Desiree Ogis. I am a teacher and based in Trinidad. One of the reasons why I took up on this opportunity is because I like to travel and I have been grounded since 2020 because of the pandemic. So normally I would say put aside something every month for my travels. And then this opportunity came across my desk. And I was like, okay, I have the money in the bank saving bit by bit, but then I have the opportunity to triple it by the time I am actually ready to travel. So I'm saying, okay, 2023, I'm ready to jump out and I could have triple the amount of money plus whatever it is I would have been saving. So therefore, that means I might be able to go 2 places instead of 1. So that math worked out for me. So I jumped on the opportunity. I joined both sides because I am loving cryptocurrency, the Bitcoin. I wish I knew about it before. I was so upset that, it's only in the past 6 months, 8 months that I really learned about Bitcoin and Bitcoin trading. Because if I only knew about it before, I probably wouldn't be working today. I could rock back and relax. But when I thought of the idea of my money sitting in a credit union or a bank and earning probably $100 a year, where I have this opportunity where I could triple it, it made sense for me to take that calculated risk. Because when I calculated the money sitting in the bank, I'm like, okay, I'm actually paying the bank to keep my money, because with my 10,000 sitting on in the bank at the end of the year, if I get $100, I'm lucky. But I'm paying a $12 service charge every month, so that's $144. So I'm actually paying the bank $44 to keep my what was 10,000, which would be $44 less, because the interest earned doesn't even equate to the service fees. So it made sense to me to take a calculated risk. And I would recommend this to anybody who's like me, who want to travel, or even if it is that you want to make a big purchase, you can think of it like a fixed deposit, set it and forget it. Because crypto trading has been brought to me before, but under the guise of me trading for myself. And the truth is, I am lazy. I like to sleep, and getting up 4 o'clock in the morning to try to catch the market was not appealing to me at all. So this set stand forgetting is a dream come true. I love the idea that I purchase my packages, I go to sleep, and to tell you the truth, I will probably check it on a Saturday. Say, hey, I've made this amount for the week. So think of it as set it and forget it. If it's a fixed deposit, you're going to invest, you're going to have a big purchase, a travel, a treat for yourself, a wedding, a birthday party. This is the way you can triple the money that you have once you're taking a calculated risk. So I would recommend it to everybody. You can't go wrong. And I was even working on calculations of 5%, but to be honest, I have not seen anything that low. All the platforms are giving like 10% and above. So I will always recommend something like this, take the calculated risk.
Thank you, Des. Before I call the third person and then we get into the transparency, I just want to say you would realize that Desiree spoke, Wendell spoke, and not one of them mentioned referral. They didn't mention recruiting. They didn't mention having to bring in 2x2s. This is not on the arc. While we spoke about optional but profitable, it's not something that is mandatory. The money was made. And when you talk about referral, just recently, I got a call. I got a call from Island Finance, never take a loan from them, asking me if I'm interested in taking a loan. And I had to tell the guy calling, I said, I've never been a victim of rape and I don't intend to become one now. No offense. And you had to put it out there because even some of them now, loans facilities because of this pandemic is reaching to a point where they actually letting you know, hey, if you know somebody that wants a loan and they come and take out a loan with us, they're gonna you're gonna get $100 off your loan now. So you take out $20,000, only lost $100 from what you have to pay back by referring people. Yes, that's something that's going on now. So the same recruiting and referral is what they're looking at now. Food for thought. Stay woke, people. And I'm gonna go to Randall now, who's gonna come in and share his experience, and then be back to the transparency. Randall, are you there? If you're there, raise your hand, or Tonya is going to help unmute you. Ah, Randall, yes, I'm seeing you.
Hi. Good night, guys. Good night.
Good night.
Right. Well, my reason for jumping into this platform is I getting older, and as you get older, you're gonna be working hard for the rest of your life because you know you work until 60, and then some people will make it to 60. So you're working hard all your life, and you don't have that time to enjoy what you work hard for. Now with this, I don't have no work to do. As Marcus say, you could just set it, forget it. So I could just make an investment, sit back, and just bring in the rewards. I started on the platform, well, just August the 1st. I got in when Bitcoin was like about, 39,000, I think, around then. Now Bitcoin is worth 50,000. So I done making profits without even the interest that I get back from the company. And as Stefan put up in the video, you get 10% on Forex, you get 10% on Bitcoin. So I make profits from the company and I make profits from Bitcoin itself increasing. So that is 3 sets of profits I get in. And I just sitting back and getting the profits, going about my day. Look, today I didn't even go on my laptop. I was out the road. I had to go and do some things on the road. So, and then when I come back, profits raining in. So this is a platform I think that everybody should get into. Reason being is that the times that we're living in now is uncertain times. The pandemic can look like it isn't up anytime soon, and businesses are suffering. You could be in a business, working for the business, you never know when the business will say, hey, sorry to say, you might have to go on, you might have to take all your leave, but we can't pay you for your leave though. Now you have no money coming in, but with this, you still have income coming in from just the initial investment. So I would advise everybody, try to jump in on this. Don't miss the train. Bitcoin, we done miss the train when Bitcoin was 1 cent. Don't miss it before it starts going up again, because Bitcoin is scheduled to more or less double within the next year. Thanks, Marcus.
Thank you, Randall. There's this Calypso, the last train to San Fernando. I don't know if you ever heard about it. Go on YouTube it. Listen to it. Don't miss that train. Trust what I'm telling you. And for those listening, before I hand back to Stefan, I just want to say, by now you would know if you're sure you want to join, or this is not for you, or you're interested, but you don't have the money right now, so you're getting there. Whoever referred you, just ask them about the well chain, the well link, because trust me, you would want to get in and get in a very good time. There's another Calypso. Now is the time. So Stefan, give them some transparency now.
Sure, Marcus, and thanks for everyone who shared. I know people from different backgrounds, different ages. It doesn't matter who you are. This thing is impacting people around the world, and I love always sharing transparency with people. I'm not here to just talk. I want to show you all what is happening. So this on my screen here, you should see it as well, is the strategy that they have documented here. A total gross growth of 574. They have been monitoring it since October 2018. The average return is 15.96. They even tell you what is the drawdown. For those of you into trading, you know that accounts also have drawdown. This has been their maximum drawdown on the account. All right, they tell you right now what we're in 2021 so far for the year, 116%. 2020 was 165. 2019 to 25. So it's very, very. It shows you it's very transparent. For this month, it tells you if it's a win, it's green, a loss is red. So you know exactly what is happening. There will be reds. Again, their strategy is 78% profitable. Okay, so it's very, very transparent. They are trading, they are doing what they say they are doing to generate money. Okay, now this is the actual account here when you log in. Now, before you purchase a package, obviously it will show 0 and you buy a package here. And again, you'll be guided with that part when you're ready to get started. But just to give you an idea how this particular package, you could purchase one or several packages. They don't limit you. This particular package was activated on the 1st of August, so a little over a month now. So far, 64% return. Now, this is a combination for me of that monthly 10%, a little over 10% that I'm getting. Plus, I do like to leave money on the table. I know people who could benefit from this, so I'm sharing that with them. So that's how I'm able to accelerate the growth of my package. When this hits 300%, right, that is when it will basically cap out. I have the option to either renew the package, I can purchase another package, anything that you want. The option is yours. You can say, you know what, that is it, I good and I go on. It's up to you. Okay, so that is what I wanted to share with you all. There's the basic information for a customer. All the other information on the page has to do with if you decided to refer others. They have things, it have all videos about Omega Pro, what they are doing. I'm not going to go into much of that to take up your time, but again, they are very transparent. I want you all to see that the percentages being paid. All right, Marcus, back over to you.
Thank you, Stefan. So we're gonna, so we're gonna go into the next part. We're gonna just go into the recap so you will understand what the platform was about in case you would have come in late. So you're leveraging this platform's trading team to earn daily returns for you in the Forex and the cryptocurrency market. You will choose the trading package that best fits your budget and your risk level. Packages in Forex range from $100 US to 50,000 US. Packages in Bitcoin range from 0.003 Bitcoin to 10 Bitcoin, and it expires once a total payout of 300% is received. Rewards are generated Monday to Friday in the Forex and Sunday to Sunday in cryptocurrency, which is credited to your balance daily. Let me just say that over one more time. Rewards are generated Monday to Friday in Forex and Sunday to Saturday. Okay, so every day in cryptocurrency, which is credited to your balance daily. This has nothing to do with recruiting. There's a one-time fee of $29 US to activate the Forex package and a one-time fee of 0.001 in Bitcoin to activate the crypto package. There's no monthly recurring fees. Let me just say that last part over again. There's no monthly recurring fees, no subscription fees, nothing. The Forex package starts generating returns in 7 days, and the crypto package generates rewards within 48 hours. Tried, tested, proven, I could tell you that. You can withdraw your returns at any time once the minimum is $50 US. However, once you reach, you can reach 300% faster by letting your account compound. Compounding is the 8th wonder of the world, as Marisha calls it. And of course, as I reminded you all on Wednesday, Marcus Ash is the 9th wonder of the world. So the next part, what do we do from here?
Yes,
What
Mr.
do we do
Marcus,
from here?
before we go to that part and we close it up, wrap it up, I just saw one of the leaders in this business, Navarro, just joined the chat. This guy, he has a wealth of knowledge. He's one of the first persons in the Caribbean to actually purchase a vehicle, and not just any vehicle, Audi, I think it's a Q7 with Bitcoin. All right. He has helped many people earn 6 figures and stuff like that in this industry. It would be remiss of me if I saw him join and not at least ask him to share his experience.
Yeah.
Before we close. All right, Navarre, I know you just joined, you can raise your hand. And he is committed to helping this team, the passive income movement, really explode this opportunity Omega Pro in Trinidad and Tobago and the wider Caribbean. He is committed to doing that. Right now is like about, he will tell you, is probably after 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning by him. Navarro, if you're there, raise your hand so we can unmute you. I saw you join. Let me know if you could speak. Or one of the co-hosts could help me.
Yeah,
Hello,
he's
hello.
unmuted.
Okay,
Yes,
awesome. Hey,
I'm.
Navarro.
How are you guys doing?
We
Actually, I was just sneaking up on you guys, but I
are
see I
sneaking up.
cannot come there.
I know
Thank.
it's bedtime by you.
Yeah, it's actually bedtime, but as you see, I went to do I went to the to I had some exercise before. Then I had a Zoom calls, and actually just closed the Zoom call with Suriname. So I saw your message that you had a Zoom call, so a Zoom call also. That's how I log in quick before I'm going to uh, fresh up
Right.
to go to bed. You know, so it's
What time
almost
is it? What time is it by you right now?
it's about 2:45 in the morning.
Wow. Commitment. I appreciate that. Go ahead. I mean,
Yes.
just share with us pretty quickly, and I'm gonna spend too much of your time, but share with us, why it is you chose Omega Pro, what it's doing for you so far, and why do you recommend it?
Yes. Good afternoon or good evening, everyone. Um, yes, actually the reason why I choose Omega Pro, right, is first of all for the long-term vision and the investment of the management team. That's for me the most important part, because as you guys already know, our experience, our people around your experience, a lot of stuff online can sometimes be um, with good intentions, but in the long run with bad management. And you see, on the university, I had a course, honors course from a professor from MIT that came all the way to the Netherlands every week to do this course, and he said something very important. Investors invest; they rather invest in a B product with an A team than an A product with a B team. I'll repeat: investors invest; they rather invest in a B product with an A team than a A product with a B team, because in the long run, the B product will survive. That's what it's about. And in this case, the team was very strong. They proved themselves. After 2 years, they had over 200 million in trading for the customers. And from October until January, they over 4,000 bitcoins already was trading by the same amount of customers in the 2 years that they built. This shows very strength and momentum of the company. At the same time, because every day the the contracts are being liquidated, so they are finishing 16 months or the 300%, as um, your your partner just now was doing a very good job. I just heard a few minutes of it, but very excited, good energy. And what he was saying was very true. It's 16 months or 300%. But this is what you have to realize. After 16 months, the money is still being traded. But in the first 16 months or the first 300%, Omega Pro pays the customers the most, the majority of the income. The customers getting paid and the traders are getting paid. Omega Pro just gets a little bit of it. Where does the profit start for Omega Pro? At the end of the contract, because that's when Omega Pro is starting to make the majority of the money. So you have to realize, people, after 50 to 70,000 contracts that are already finished at this moment, Omega Pro is loaded. It's a very liquid company that is busy investing the money to create an online financial platform. As these guys, from everyone here, from the PIM community will show you, it will state that they are building online community where you will have a bank eventually and an exchange that will make life more easier for all of us, especially for people. If I think the majority of you guys on the chat are in Trinidad, I know, as a matter of fact, because I've been doing business in crypto with a lot of people in Trinidad for the last year, for sure, a lot, like thousands of euros, because of the difficulty of Trinidad to do business or do anything online. And what I've noticed with something like this, it will be even for just for a customer to have access with with a credit card outside of Trinidad, IBAN in England, they can do a lot of things with it. And if you can combine it with a passive income on your investment, and if you're smart, you continue it and extend it with an extra income that you can, that will be a residual income repeatedly, because people will upgrade, people will rebuy, people will add more money, add more funds. You get an extra commission for that, just as a thank you for making the custom for Omega Pro. It can be life changing. I saw this happening in Colombia. I saw it happening in Africa, different countries, Nigeria, Ivory Coast. I can call you the number. It's life changing. I will end with this. Omega Pro just had recently had what they call trips for leaders, and leader just mean that you're a customer that want to partner up with Omega Pro. You decide and you refer some customers to Omega Pro, but you take it a bit more serious and start to commit and build. That's all. These people reach the position of what they call silver position, and with this position, they were rewarded with a trip. Because of COVID, they couldn't do the trip a bit earlier, and it had over 600 people from Africa that had to get their reward still paid. So this trip. So what they did, they in a chunk of 90 people, they for 2 weeks, like about a month ago, for 2 weeks, they had them traveling to this country, Egypt. That the trip was to Egypt for a few days, and there they have a couple of events, some fun stuff, driving like cars in the desert, all kind of stuff they did. But this is the most important thing to see what is happening. Some of these people before Omega Pro, they didn't have a passport because they never really traveled outside of Nigeria. And because of Omega Pro, they got a passport. Because of Omega Pro, they traveled the first time to Egypt. The first time they were in a plane, the first time in Egypt. So just imagine just this small part, the small investment, the small effort that they made, how much belief they now have in Omega Pro, meeting people from management there that are, treating them well as a welcome, as being important for the company. You see, this is what I want to leave with, because like I said, we are just in a start, but what these guys are doing from passive income movement is very big. And I can assure you next week, I don't know if I can say it.
Yeah, I already told them. You could
You
go
already
ahead.
told them?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
because next week I will have we will invite the vice president of sales of Omega Pro to join this call, especially for the PIM group. So look him up. Maybe you will get a link from in the chat group or in your whatever
Yeah.
WhatsApp. Or whatever.
Once you join the community, we'll share a little bit about him.
You share it.
Definitely,
Exactly. Yeah. Try to get a few more people of the people that you think that can do good with this information, people that you really want them to see this. Make sure they're on the webinar next week, and I assure you, by doing just a little bit, becoming a customer, I can assure you that you will be thankful for the person that invited you to this call. So having said that, I want to thank you guys to give me the opportunity to talk, and keep up the good work. If anything, anyone from PIM, you know how to reach me.
Yeah.
Please do so. I'll stay up to do the work with you.
Definitely, I can see that. All right, and we appreciate that, Navarro. Really humbling, and we're looking forward, for those of you on the call again, Mr. Paulo. How pronounce the last name for me again? Is
Tuinman.
Sorry, yeah, that, right? I don't say Paulo, right? But Paulo, he's a seven-figure income earner and also the vice president of sales. He'll be here next week. It will be earlier because again, their timing is a lot later. He is after 3, as he said on his side. So that call next week is 3 p.m. We said it for, right, Navarro? 3 p.m.
Yes, 3 p.m.
next week. So we want to ensure that we pack out that call, let them show that the Caribbean is serious. They may even have an event down here or somewhere in the Caribbean, who knows? All right. But we thank you, Navarro. So let me just quickly wrap this off. I know the majority of persons have been on for almost the last almost the hour, but it was useful information. And we're just gonna wrap it up and show you all what it is you can do to get started in this platform, Omega Pro. And that is simple. You want to get back to that person who invited you here this evening. And we had a lot of information here. So if you have questions still, feel free to reach out to them. Join the community. It will be posted in the chat box here. For those action takers, you can register your account and choose the trade license according to your budget, right? We have a promotion, what we're doing right now, whether you're a customer or you decide to go with this seriously, we have something called a wealth building chain where the customer benefits once you join with 2 of the packages on the platform, the Forex and the crypto side. So that's something you don't want to miss out. We help you accelerate the growth of that package, all right? That is what we're doing. Whatever you decide though, the end of the day, when you choose your package, you're gonna be either a happy customer, you can experience the benefits of a customer and also refer a few friends, or you could take it up a notch. You could be a little more serious, experience the benefits, and build a huge network of other customers with the company. With that being said, I want to thank you guys for your time and attention this evening. It was indeed a pleasure speaking with you, and also Navarro, thank you for being a surprise guest on our call. I wasn't expecting you to come, but I appreciate your dedication to helping this network continue to expand, grow, and impact a lot of lives around Trinidad and Tobago, the Caribbean, and by extension, the world. All right, with that being said, I want to sign off for this evening, and we will see you guys again next week. In fact, we may have a call sometime in the weeks. It will, in this week, sorry, as a prelude to the Saturday call, but definitely Saturday is going to be the next call. All right, so take care and bye for now. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Stay safe. Marcus, any closing remarks?
Oh, I'm good. It went well.